Hey, it's Alex here, and I'm going to tell you about how we gotta be able to stay in control of our emotions so that we may have actual peace in our hearts and mind, in our home, everywhere we go. More peace, more harmony, because look, the scene of this world is changing so rapidly that it's hard to keep up. We can't catch a break, right? Bad news upon bad news, lockdowns upon lockdowns, getting fired, people losing their jobs. We gotta be able to adapt, right? And staying in control of our emotions is of utmost importance. Like, if it was important 10, 20 years ago, today is even more, by far more important than back then. Why? Because what we look around, people should be more loving, more compassionate, more patient, more supportive, less critical, less judgmental, less negative, less. But what you see around, there are some who are out there to get you. It could be your neighbor. It could be somebody online, somebody you know and you hate. I know, because they look for me sometimes. Every Tuesday, doesn't matter. That's another story. But the new world scene requires a stronger, healthier mindset where you and me and every one of us are in control of our emotions. We are not reacting with our emotional state going up and down. So in this video, that's what we're going to do, okay? First thing is, you got to be able to manage your state. And I mean your emotional state. You know, the most successful people that I've noticed, and this is something that I saw firsthand, experienced it, lived it myself. You have to make tough decisions sometimes. You need to be courageous. You very, very, very courageous. And how can you show courage? Courage if you are in this emotional roller coaster. You need to change that. Be in control. Look, if you have a thermometer at home, you put it somewhere in your body, the temperature is gonna go up to match whatever temperature you got. You put it on the table, and if it's cold, the temperature will drop. The thermometer is always reacting to the temperature around. I'm gonna ask you, how much heat are you willing to take from your neighbor, from their dog, from the world, from the news? There is a lot of scientists working on how to keep you online hooked up with things that make you angry. Angry. Why? Because that's how they make money. You gotta be in control, I said. You don't want to be the thermometer going up and down. You gotta be the thermostat. Thermostat, it regulates the temperature. If you say you want it at 25 and it's at 30, it's gonna work to make it 25, maybe 26. And if for some reason you open the door, heat comes in because you watch the news, somebody cut you off in traffic, but you're a thermostat. So now the temperature went to 28, but what? It brought it down to 25, 26. It regulates. You gotta be like that. That's how you stay in control. Now, my dad used to do that. And I'll tell you, like, very briefly, once I saw him, he was getting threatened. They wanted to kill him over a business deal. I was only 9. I was scared to death. Never seen anything like that in my life. But when he came to me, my son, are you okay? Very nice, patiently. He wasn't angry. That's a thermostat. I never seen that before. Can you do it? Yes, you can. I'm not ask you to go from being maybe angry, pissed off, temperamental, to being, manage your state to where you're super peaceful, zen. No, it's not easy. But the journey from here to here takes one step at a time, one small step, right? The journey of 1,000 years begins with one step. Is that what they say? Right? Compounding. I told you about it a few videos ago, or you saw it on Facebook. I talked about it. One small change you can become thermostat. So when you finish watching this video, I do not want you to book a call with me. No, unless you really, really need me to help you with a strategy to save, to help you solve the problems in your marriage, in your relationship. But you can't book the call unless you go ahead and do this. This is the one thing I ask you to do. Clean your space of the negativity. Watch the news. Maybe cut it by half. Start cleaning up your space. I don't want you to stop completely, because it's not going to happen. You will fail in 2 weeks. You'll go back to the old habits. So Can you reduce it progressively? Can you be more loving? Can you be more patient with your beloved people at home? Can you raise your emotional intelligence and control your emotions much better? Just a little bit better today. In 1 year, you'll be 37 times more in control of your emotions than you are right now. That is my task. That is what I want you to do. And if you got any questions, let me know. Connect with me on Facebook if you want. I can answer you there more directly and more quickly. But do the exercise. And don't forget to subscribe.